very exciting. You know, this is the biggest development project that I personally worked on. I feel that everything I'm doing now, it has set me up to do a project like this. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a new episode of Leveraging Real Estate for Freedom. Today is a little bit different. Usually we don't walk properties until we get them under contract. However, the seller wanted us to take a look at it first before we submitted an offer. Property is pretty unique in the sense that it's only a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. However, it's connected to 4 garages. And there's a lot of development opportunity. As you guys can see, there's land here, there's land in the back, there's a bunch of sheds everywhere. So there is a good amount of upside on this property. We're gonna have to go home and kind of pencil some numbers down to see whether or not this will be worth it and fits our criteria. But essentially, this entire property is gonna be a gut and remodel. There's nothing that could be saved. So we're gonna have to start literally, from like baseboards and, well, I don't even know if we can save the baseboards. Let's go take a look. Closed on 6 acres. We were in contract with this, like half a year ago, I think. But the first time we're in escrow, we missed a date. That means we failed to perform on a specific date, and the seller actually forced us out of the deal. However, they forced us out of a deal in exchange for another buyer, but this buyer couldn't perform. And then so the seller reached out to us again to see if we want to get back in a deal. Obviously, I really like this property, so we got back in a deal, and the seller asked us to pay them additional, I forgot, $20,000 or $40,000 or something like that, and we agreed. So, extra 20, 40K, drops in a bucket. So we just closed on this. Total purchase price for both of these parcels is $1.55 million. The properties are located in the city of Citrus Heights, and it's great. Take a look. You go upstairs. I would take this wall out, and then so the stairs would start like, you know what I mean?
I see that. Wait, how do you get upstairs?
That's what I was saying.
This great blue weed. A duplex that is turnkey, ready to have renters move in. There's also a single family residence on top. SFR, the single family residence, is going to be a complete gut and remodel, which means that we're tearing everything out and completely redoing that house. So once we're done with that, we'll have 3 rentable units atop of the property. There are also 2 more standalone structures. One is a barn. It looks to be maybe 1,000 square feet. And we also have a 2-story, 2-car garage, maybe, you know, I don't know, 900,000 square feet as well. So we plan to permit those as ADUs off the bat, because ADUs, you know, it's a really short timeline, really cost efficient. So we're going to convert these structures into livable units as well. And the goal behind that is to have 5 rentable units to help us hedge ongoing expenses. Okay, so any operating costs, any debt service, to have these 2 properties to be at least cash flow neutral, meaning that we're not losing money every single month. Because as we step into this purchase, we're actually going to be cash flow negative, because we're, you know, 2 units initially is debt servicing 6 acres of land and all of the loan costs that come with it and expenses. However, after the ADUs, after we renovate the SFR, I believe we're going to be either cash flow neutral or a little bit positive. The bigger plan on these 2 parcels, the 6 acres, is that we're looking to build about 25 homes on top. All right, and we're going to subdivide it. We're going to build 25 homes, and either we sell off all 25 homes or we might hold on to all 25. I don't know yet. Depends on what the market looks like. But this is a pretty big project. It's about 3 to 5 years long, and I think it's going to take us anywhere from $15 to $20 million to actually get this project done. But this is very exciting. You know, this is the biggest development project that I personally worked on. I feel that everything I'm doing now, it has set me up to do a project like this. And this project, we're bringing on board another partner investment firm to work on this project with us. They also have a lot of development experience. So very excited for this, looking to keep you guys posted on our progress. So stay tuned. Today we're looking at 4 individual units that's on the same property. First one is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath with a 2-car garage. Second one is a 2-1 with a 1-car garage. Third and fourth one are all 2-1s with no garage. So our idea here is we can potentially subdivide every single unit so that they can become standalone SFRs, and or we add more space to maybe this front house, convert some of the garages and ADUs. We have no idea yet. It depends on what we're allowed to do. We'll find out through the permitting process. But anyways, let's go take a look. Like an adventure. What's going on here? Going?
You good, how are you?
Good, we're just gonna
Go ahead.
do a quick little.
Hey, go ahead. She's all right. I was just back there.
All right, so after looking at the properties, we discovered that there might be some potential sewage plumbing issues because a lot of the tenants are constantly having backup problems. But the thing is, if you look down the streets, we're looking at all the properties on the left side. However, the same mirroring properties are on the right side. And from what we gathered, the main sewer line actually runs directly down the middle of the road. And the problem with that is, if we need to address this problem, now we have to get the owner of this neighboring property involved. If the owner of the neighboring property does not want to address the issue or does not have money to address the issue, that becomes a really big problem, right? Who pays for that? Do I pay for that? And then do I go after the owner for, for a portion of the payment? And then that just becomes a whole mess I don't want to deal with. So one of the potential solutions, we're gonna ask Big Mike here, give him a shout out, to contact the owners of the neighboring property to see if we can potentially negotiate a deal to buy this set of properties as well. All right, so that's one thing I could think of. And or we asked for a large credit from the seller of these units to potentially for us to address the entire problem if it comes down to that. Here's the thing though, look how long this stretch of road is, all the way from there to the streets, okay? Most likely the main sewer line is in the street. So if there's a problem, we're gonna have to dig up this entire street to deal with that. And that is a major cost, all right? I'm talking about like $50,000 to $150,000. So there's always opportunity mixed within difficulty when you see houses that are, just really in horrible unkept condition. That's opportunity, right? When you see a huge problem like this potential sewage line problem here, most people didn't want to touch it. But if you have the right tools and you're well versed enough and you have enough resources, this could potentially be a good opportunity. So we look for that, all right? This one though, it depends on how much money we're going to be able to get back, or if we can get the owner of the neighboring property to sell to us. We may or may not touch this property. We got it under contract, we don't know yet. I mean, we do have it under contract, we don't know if we're going to proceed yet. We're going to do some inspections. Keep posted, we'll see you guys on the next episode. Make sure you subscribe, like our content, click on that bell button so that you get notifications whenever we post new material, and we'll see you guys next time. So we're going to check up on one of our properties right now that we're building 2 ADUs. The area that this ADU is in and this property is in is probably in the worst part of Sacramento.